My God, has this been silent the whole time? It's been silent the whole time, right? Oh boy, I'm sorry, guys. Uh, well, we'll. How long is that? It's 8 minutes. Um, you know what? We'll just put a tag in it that says it was muted for 8 minutes, but now we're gonna go. So essentially, let's let's do that all over. All right. Yeah, let's do that all over. This is what we're learning today. And since I said it once to a muted mic, I should be better at this. So we're doing the cage system this week. Cha 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 cha. I love these little cards. The cage system, right? So what we're doing is C and A today, Monday. Tomorrow we'll do A and G, Tuesday. And then Wednesday we'll do G and E, Thursday. And then Thursday we'll do E and F, Thursday, Friday. And Friday we'll do D and C. Uh, and we're going to throw these into our rotation regularly because these are the popular open bar chords. And like I said, they they open up the fretboard for us, right? So if we can get these chords and the pentatonic um, positions down and know what we're doing, I think we move from knowledge wise, mind you, because my fingers are still mud. And my precision and my dexterity we're working our precision, our dexterity we're going to work on. But if we get this knowledge down with the chord knowledge down with, come on, man, this brain is new. It's still warming up. Um, if we can get that down, then we can sort of actually start playing goofy, fun stuff. I fully encourage you to dive fully in, rush at like some of these YouTube videos and watch how they do stuff. Look up songs that you may not be able to play for a good little while, and even your arts and crafts have like I said, I was going to build that guitar. I may still do it. It'd be fun to see if I could just do it and then whip it out for you guys. Um, but all of this stuff surrounds. Cannot believe the first 8.5 minutes was the mic was muted. Man, I am just. It is what it, man. Oof, boy. Ooh, boy. All right. Yum yum. So and always it's 5, so it's dinner time. I'm wondering if I should move this show back. I know there's no one. There's a few watchers. Uh, but if you've been here before, you know where it's sort of being wild and crazy about this. Not really wild and crazy, but sort of unorthodox about how we're doing this. I'm thinking about pushing it back, not so late that it's at a late night hour, 11, 12, because then it's more hanging out and not really doing anything. That's a show when I've got my musical sea legs, let's say, and I figure that show is going to be like 3 years away. Uh, but for now, do you think I should move this back to around 7 Eastern PM would be about 4, I want to say, Mountain Time, and I want to say it would be 3 California time. So, I mean, I want people to pull out their guitars and practice with me, but at the same time, if I wait till 8 o'clock Eastern time, that's going to be 11 o'clock here, and that's going to be a late night show essentially because it may be what, like I said, 8, and they just sat down to dinner and watching primetime shows. But here on the East Coast, I'm full into my third martini. Um, and I'm not as young as I used to be. Literally used to need no sleep. Now, I need a little sleep. Yeah, I can sleep a little bit. Did a little bit. Can sleep a little bit. Uh, so I like that we're doing well with the knowledge stuff, even as new as we are. It's only been a few weeks. Not even a few weeks. This is the second of the third shows, right? So I like that we can't keep hanging on what we've accomplished. Yeah. And we haven't, we don't have the fretboard where we really, really, really want the fretboard. We know a lot of it. We can pick it out and we know it. But what we want to know, the next step is these chords, man. We want to know the notes in the chord. So before we even pick up the guitar, let's boot camp some brain stuff, right? These chords, I'm sure all the people who know guitar know this stuff already, but we're taking the position that we are excuse my language, rank budded amateurs who know nothing, and we're learning together. Because I'm pretty sure somebody can come in here and just take over the chat and embarrass us for how much they know. But I think in doing that, they would leave a lot of us behind. So super simple. We're hacking the guitar, but not talent wise, right? The talent you're gonna have to work on. But we need to know the cage system. We need to know the numbers. The numbers. I was doing all that yesterday. We need to know the letters. The letters. We need to know the notes. We need to know the notes in the C major, the A major, right? These are all major scales, by the way. G major. Here you go. E major, and D major, right? So since we know that there are only 7 notes in music, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, and it goes on infinitely, and it goes backwards. G. I studied this and now I forgot it. I'm going to have to put that in, the alphabet backwards. Cha 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 cha. Let's cut these lights on. The alphabet backwards. You know, you'd be amazed at how long you've been saying the alphabet for your whole life until someone asks. It's like name the presidents backwards. All right, so let's do this. A. Can you guys not see me? Of course you cannot see me. All right, let's go over here. Well, you know this already, though. This is the alphabet. Hold on while I get a book to anchor this thing. All right, so oh boy, woo-hoo. A. Right? Are we good? I think we're good. Windows in this. Okay. A lot of light going on this light whiteboard. All right, A. B, C, D, E, F, G. All right, so this is what we got. I need another marker color. Come on, man. All right, another marker color and an eraser would be nice. I'm always. There you go. Sorry, souls. Dog on sorry. All right, so let's go flats. 7, right? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. 7 letters of the alphabet are used for all music around the world. And between these, there are another 6, which makes it 12, right? So there are no flats and sharps between B and C, E, and F. We know this, right? Only between A, D, and G. But it goes this way and this way, right? Just like this goes this way and this way. This way and this way, and this way. So what you end up with is nothing between the B and C, so they're connected, and nothing between the E and F, so they're connected. This is a review of what we learned last week. We know this. You know what? I use green for that. Let's use blue for flats. So red is sharps. You're going to do this again with all the flipping. Why don't you just write out? All right, A, B, there's nothing there. There's a C and there's a D here. There's a D here. There's an E, right? Then you hop over here. There's an F, and then there's a G. So let's do this thing. All right, so sharps and flats, sharps and flats. Flats go higher, which runs to the base of the guitar. Stop it. Sharps run higher to the base of the guitar. Sharp, where's my guitar? Here's one. Hey, nice to see you. All right, sharp. We did this yesterday. For our case, descending is actually ascending. The descending keyboard is ascending notes. So yeah, so what's the A for? This is the A. Open A, right? A sharp. B, C, C sharp, D. Sharps go down. If we're going up, same line, A, that's D. D flat, going up, getting as you rise, you get deeper tones on the guitar. So as you go down, essentially, I mean, I don't. The language is a little. It is what it is what it is. So I mean, I don't know what to tell you. The guitar people did it. It's been 3,000 years. I'm not going to tell you anything other. So this is D. I'm sorry. This is A, open string A. This is a D, fourth fret, second string, A string, right, fourth fret. D flat as you D flat as you rise. D flat to A. Wait a minute. No, get it together. This is an A string. What you just do? A flat, B, C, C flat, D. Right. Okay. So this is D, C flat. Oh, got them right. To B, C flat to C. Sorry, to B. That see my problem. C flat to C to B to B flat or A sharp. If you listen to Homer Simpson, there's B flats, and then not A sharp, B flat, and then A. That's it, right? So those flats constitute six. So where is it? So blue, A. We're gonna descend. Red will be sharps, right? So that's descending, and we use green. Where's that blue? And blue will be ascending. It's not ascending. I wonder what they call it. Blues will be. I guess just call them flats. That's what a flat looks like a lowercase b. Sharps look like a hashtag symbol. So you got A, whole A, nice thing. Then you've got A sharp as we climb. Stop it. A. Which side of this are we going to do this on, actually? This is a boy, for God's sakes. I don't have any organization on this board. This is a flat. This is a flat. This is a sharp, right? So A sharp, right? B. So going this way, this will be a flat. But this is A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, C sharp, right? D. What did I do here? I wrote something weird and it's bugged me. I think it's this. Right? A sharp, B, C, right? So this B doesn't need to be here. That's what I'm doing. I'm echoing stuff. All right. So A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D doesn't need to be here. D sharp. Why did I do this? D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, D, F sharp, G, and then you get over here, you get a G sharp. Yeah. Okay. I'm on my grind again. We'll put a sharp right there. So, all right. So we're learning this thing. That's not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right? 12. Now these sharps are also flats. The A sharp is also, that's what I was doing, right? B. Don't muck this up. Let's go backwards. G, F. No, this would be G, G flat. It would be G flat. It would be G. G. Whoa. Hold on, wait a minute. Right, this would be G. Coming this way would be G flat. We're gonna have to check this out. F, E. Right, there's no E. E up. So this D flat would be an E sharp. I'll check. I'm pulling this out of my head. I just want to make sure. Oh, that's wrong. Okay. D sharp. D. Really? No, this is E sharp. What are you doing? E sharp D. All right, so E sharp. D going this way. D. All right, I'm gonna have to erase this whole thing. I've got a brain hiccup going on. There's something wrong here, and I know it, and I can't see what it is. All right, so why don't we do this one more time, just to make sure. This is really make sure I know it. I'm sorry about that. So let's go. A, B, C, D, E, F together. G alone. Let's put G over here. G, A, B, C, D, E, F, A, B, C, D, E, F. All right. All right. We're not crazy. We know this. A, right? A flat, B, C, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, right? G sharp, whole G, G sharp, that's G, G sharp. After G, how can you have F and G, G sharp? Right, because that's here. I'm doing it in the wrong place. This is here, G sharp, F, G, G sharp, back to A. So my G should have been over there. So A, and then we repeat. Right? Right. Okay, good. So now what I need to do is do this same thing backwards. That wasn't backwards the way I wrote this. That's why I'm having hiccups. Let's write it backwards like it's supposed to be written. All right. That's why I wrote these down here. G, E, is it E F? G F E, I think it is. G F E. No, good Lord. All right. G. It's not A B C D E F G. We're supposed to be going backwards, right? So we're trying to go back. G, E, F up the board. What is wrong with? What am I thinking? It's backwards. Everything is backwards. G, F, E, D, C, B, A. All right. So coming back it's flats, right? So it's G coming up. So it's A flat. Where's that marker? That blue marker. I just want to make sure I have this in my stupid head. So we're coming this way. A flat, B, C, right. C flat, D, right? D flat. E, right? A, B, C, right? E, right? So F, F flat, G. And then the G goes to G flat, which would also be, is that right? Is your G flat also your A sharp? Where's my guitar? I've got a brain cramp going on here. That can't be right. Um, Lucky thing, I have a million Yeah, woo, it is an interesting morning. A B C D E F G, A B C D E F G, A B C D, and carry on, right? So you got to go back with B A G F B A G F E D C B A G F E D. All right, right. So what about the flats? What did I do wrong here with the flats? Where did I have it? I had it. All right. Ha cha 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 cha. You ever have like you know something is just slightly messed up in your head and you can't figure it out? Um, excuse me. Excuse me. Woo. All right. So I wrote this out. Let's look at this thing. If I wrote it out wrong and remembered it wrong, so let's read G, G flat, G F. Yeah. So what did I do here? G, G flat. Coming back. No, coming back. It's just G, and then it comes back here. Is that right? That is not right. None of that is right. Well, half of that is right. See, it's because I mucked it up. I remembered it one way, and when I'm trying to A, B, C, D, F, G backwards, I kind of get hiccups and fits and starts. So A flat, B, B, A flat, B, C, C flat, D, D flat, A flat, B, C, C flat, D, D flat, E. Right. E, F, F flat, G, G flat, A. All right, I see what I did. I'm mentioning things twice, like D, okay, C, D, D flat, E, E. All right, all right. That's right. If it's right, why are you doubting yourself? Write it again. Hold on. I'm not going to do the whole board out here, but this is right. I need to work on my flats. That's what my problem is. I need to work on my flats. We're supposed to be working on our timing and our metronome, and we're not. We're trying to do what we did last week to make sure that we know it, which is good. It's core reviewing, right? So A B C D E F G, A B C D E F G, sharps, A. There's supposed to be six sharps. A sharp, C sharp, D sharp, F sharp, G sharp. Or those six sharps are also flats. A flat, C flat, D flat, F flat, G flat. All right, yeah, so they correspond. I think I just had a weird hiccup moment. But yeah, okay, so they correspond nicely. Uh, the musical notes of the keyboard or guitar or whatever you play, the seven musical notes, and the seven and the six rather, me and math, and the five rather, flats or sharps, right? They're either or. So an A sharp is not an A flat. An A sharp is a hold on. Come on. All right. This is A. This is an A sharp. All right. I'm sorry. This is an A. This is an A sharp. This is a B. So B flat. So an A sharp is your B. There's no B flats, right? Um, A, A flat, B, right? Because B runs into C. What just happened here? Hold the phone. I'm missing something. It's something that it's like reciting the alphabet or counting and going 1, 2, 4, 5, and not knowing how you only got 9 fingers on your 10-finger exercise. Yeah, hold on. I have to figure this out with a piece of paper. Well, I don't really need a piece of paper. I have a whiteboard, don't I? I'm gonna have to look up an actual keyboard with all the stuff on it. I just keep forgetting where it is in this book. You know, sometimes this is good. Well, here it is. All right, let's run through this. Now that I'm looking at it, cha 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 cha. A, right? A flat or B flat. Right. A running up. And A sharp is a B flat. So what am I doing here? I have no B flats here. A sharp. No. There should be a B. So is this. This is wrong too. All right. Let's friggin' redo this. Um, is it coffee? What is wrong with me today? Well, let's do this. This is ridiculous. I know this. This is supposed to be a review for all of us, and I'm the dumb one here today. Um, let's move the guitar. And let's slide this over here, and let's fully embarrass ourselves to the people. All right. Let's see if we can get some headroom for myself, so you can properly mock me. All right. All right. Okay. This is not hard. We know this. We know this, right? A. Let's do that boxing again. We're gonna do the boxing again. B, C. I hate to say it, but this is a hack that every now and then. D, E, F, G. All right. So whole, half, whole, half, and all alone. All right. So where is this? Let's do the sharps. A, right? Then there's an A sharp. Oh, you know, I don't even have to do that here. I can put this here. We'll do A, and then we'll do A sharp. And we're going to keep green for flats. And this is B flat. All right, so what was I missing in the last one? C, right? This to B flat. If we're going this way, right? We're going this way with the flats. And we're going, and we're going this way with the sharps. All right. Let's do that. All right. So D sharp ascending, right? D sharp. So I was right. A sharp is B flat. Did I say it last time? I didn't say A sharp was A flat. Boy, I'm lucky that's not recorded. All right. So, oh man, brain aneurysm. What are you doing? D. That's not D sharp. This is E. So this is an E flat. Since we're doing flats, D, E flat. This would be F, and it'll carry on. D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, or coming this way, F. This would be G flat, F, right? Because there's no F because we're coming up. So E, then E flat. Yeah, all right. Okay, I see what I did. All right, I see what I did. And G is all alone, right? All right, I see what I did. So it's, oh yeah, well, yeah, why not? Let's just fill it in. B, C sharp. This would be coming this way. This would be a D flat. D flat this way, which would be this C, right? The C, oh, this C sharp, the C sharp turns into a D flat. And this C, D, E sharp, E has nothing. F, so this F, so this F sharp here is also a, coming this way, is also a G flat. Because this is a G. Coming this way, G flat. And if it's going this way, hold on. Wait, hold on, that was right. This going this way, it's a G flat. Going this way, red marker, let's remember, it's a G, E, F sharp, G whole, G. Hold it. There's a transition to A, right? So we're going this way. D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, G sharp, right? But if we're going this way, this G sharp is an A flat. G, A flat, B. Exactly, right. So it's this going this way, this is an A flat. G going up the fretboard is an A flat. Hey man, how's it going? How's it going, James? We're doing guitar practice, right? So that's it. Descending down the guitar, it's whole, half, whole, half, whole, half, whole, half, whole, and then there's this half. This is what this is. There's this space in between is why I wrote that. So the whole, I guess the whole boxy thing, because I chop it up like this, looks like this. A, just imagine this one thing. A, space, B, C, space, D, space, E, F, together in the box, F, space, G, space, A. And it starts all over again, right? So it's A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A. G sharp, A. We're back to here. This is back to here. And running it backwards is flats. So it's how true is your armor anyway? Okay. I just got it, brain hiccup. I did this the last time with the flats. And I didn't just forget it. So the A hole, this would be coming down here. This would be a G flat, right? G flat, G. I've got a brain hiccup about this. A, G flat, G, F flat. No, G. I'm sorry. Oh, A, G flat, G, F flat, F, E, E flat, D, D flat, C, B, B flat, A. Right. Okay. So, we'll see. It took us a bit to work it out, but we worked it out. Oh man, where's the time? I'm looking at time. It took about 40 minutes to work that out. Wow. All right. So yeah, I know it. I just every now and then there's a hiccup, and that's good, right? So this is A flat or B sharp, C flat or D sharp, D sharp or E flat, F F sharp or G flat, G, hold it, F, right, this is G, F sharp or G flat, G, G sharp, or A flat. All right, okay, all right, let's not erase that yet. Let's just put this back over here. Put that there. I really feel like someone just punched me in the head. All right, I have too many books under this desk. I can't put my feet anywhere. I'm assuming that's a good thing. All right, here we are. I may have to. All right, so what are we going to do here? We're going to learn the cage system today. I am really sort of just wonky and tired. Take care, man. Um, we're going to be here doing music stuff. Oh, it's 6 o'clock exactly. Um, hmm. Hmm. I'm obviously tired, not really feeling this today. Uh, I have to work out a system because I can't do the 7 a.m. one and then start my day and then come back and do this night one. It's taking a lot more out of me than I thought it would. So what I think I'm going to do is think about the 7 a.m. one and sort of try and concentrate on the nighttime one. But I want to get up early and I want to do something. Maybe today's just an anomaly and I'm just tired. People do get tired. Ah, I guess it'll figure itself out. While we're sitting here debating it and worrying about it, let's just talk over the chords, right? So the A, oh, excuse me, wow. So the A, I'm sorry, the C, we're going to concentrate on the C. The C, okay, I guess that's working. Cha 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 cha. All right, well, there you have it. Normally I try and check all the streams that I'm streaming to, and yeah, it is what it is. What it is. I guess I'm streaming to people. Um, what is going on? Okay, well, what is wrong with people? Okay, let's focus. This is a guitar thing, so we should do that. Man, um, how can I adjust this to? I mean, stand up. I am exhausted, and it's only 6. I'm beginning to feel my age. So let's just run through the all the cage system for the next 10 minutes and then start our 2-letter cage system that we're going to do. I'm sort of trying to, well, I do have a music stand over there. Pull over here, but come on. So what we want to concentrate on is the notes. Okay, if you're going to do that, then I'm going to do this. I gotta clean up this room. All right, so we're gonna do this and we're gonna do this, and that should keep everything. That should keep everything closer, like I like. All right, perfect. This is good. Um, I know. It's not easy. Oh boy. All right. Sorry. I had to grab an ice cube and some vegetables. I'm gonna put the vegetables here. When in doubt, vegetables. All right. Hmm. This is a ridiculously chewy carrot. We are. So let's talk about why I do this instead of my. Well, I'm gonna start my other one. Maybe after this one I'll do it 13 minutes. But why am I? Why am I? Why am I not talking politics anymore? Right? Why have I slowed up on the politics talk? Um. Gotta tell you, carrots. Well, I found that politics, talking about politics a lot, was making me crazy. Nothing was being solved, and the people talking about the politics were so far apart on even the most basic stuff that it became ridiculous. Somebody always ended up arguing, and it was always me, because there was some stuff that people were saying that just was ridiculous. Um, so yeah, have your opinion. I'm going to be over here playing guitar, but I got to tell you, man, I really think. Here you go. I really think that more people should really know what their country is up to, and I don't think people care. And at this point, it's not really anybody's what's the word I'm looking for? Anybody's. It's not really anyone's. And oh, man, I don't even know how to phrase this. I can't tell you what to do, and you can't tell me what to do, and we all get to agree that everybody can talk no matter what they're saying. At least that's what it was until the corporations came around. Um, and some people are just sort of goofy and ridiculous, right? And I may be that one. How true is your armor? Um, uh, I don't know, but some people are wrong. And you think that it would be people you put in power, elected officials or whatever, to do whatever the thing it is. But I think even those guys are exhausting. So we are here picking up a new habit. Now you can go get, a new weed habit that's legal, or you can double down on your heroin or whatever. But this is cheaper, and if you get good at it in a year, you know, people are impressed by you, right? People always like someone who can play an instrument or sing a song or somehow in some way entertain them a little bit. I want to say. Um, so you walk into the room to the conversation instantly. You walk into the conversation as a I don't want to say beloved figure, but you run in to the conversation to the interaction rather uh, with a few. I play Dungeons and Dragons like they say you should, with a few charisma points, and people with charisma points they are willing to listen a little longer to give you the benefit of the doubt. So this is that's what that is. All right, so we're gonna try and please tell me this thing is still in tune. We're gonna try and what is up with this B key? I'm telling you. All right, that is as good as it gets. Let's get to this lesson because we're getting old. All right, cage system. Um, Let me have to take these two out so I can flip them over and look at them. All right, so the cage system is apparently learning five chords, right? The chords we're going to learn. These five chords, C, A, G, E, D, is a circle, and they're they appear up and down the neck. Um, I'm sorry, that carrot is killing me. Like, well, man, I'm picking bits of it out my teeth forever now. So once you get it in this position, uh, there is they say that you can move it anywhere. Mm-mm. Freaking carrots are ridiculous. All right, let's learn five chords. What time is it? 6:15. Let's do this thing. All right, so first chord is C. First finger, B string. First fret. Oh man. Woo. First fret. First finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger. This is what the guitar people call it. So a lot of these will give you what fret to touch and with which finger. The frets, there are like 19 of them, and they're I'm about to say intramural. They're marked with these dots at intervals in three. Oh, am I gonna have to unplug this thing? I hope not. So I mean, everyone sees this, right? Those spots on the dot. So the one with two is the 11th fret. The one up from that is the ninth. The one up from that is the seventh. The one up from that is the fifth. The one up from that is the third, right? So there's like five of them. The third, the fifth, the seventh, the ninth, and the 12th has two, right? Um, It's a nice little cheat to like look down here and go, okay, I'm in the area of the third fret. When you're new like me, I'm in the area of the third fret. I'm in the area of the fifth fret. I'm in the area of the seventh fret. I'm in the area of the ninth fret. I'm in the area of the 12th fret, the 15th fret, 17th fret, 19th fret. Right. Um, at 12, the whole thing repeats over. So you really want to learn the first two strings, the E string and the A string. Learn it because the bottom string, the low E string, are the same letters as the top E string, the deep E string versus a light E string. Those notes are the same. This is a G, E, 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 F, F flat, G, third fret, G flat, A, fifth fret. All right, A flat, B. So B is the seventh fret. Here and B, an octave higher will be. I think that's an octave higher. Is in the same spot on the low string. Right. So let's cut this off. Okay, I'm sorry. Excuse me. All right, so let's not try to learn these frets. Frets. Let's try to learn these chords. By the end of the week, God, my own. By the end of the week, are we? All right, a couple of things are happening here. I don't really need to have this thing plugged in because I'm not going to turn on the amp. All right, so let's do this. All right. Between you and the wallpaper, I've been looking all over the place for how to hold the guitar to make it sit and feel. I'm finding no love with that, so you may have to let me know. All right, so E string, D string, which is the third string, second fret, and then the A string, third fret. We're gonna strum everything but the top E string. And we're gonna try and keep our fingers exactly where they should be. Mind you, I'm super bad at this, but give it time. So the first one is muffled, right? It's muffled. Third fret, A string. Ugh. Good Lord. Let's try this again. Yeah, third fret A string, second fret D string, G string is open, first fret B string, and then the open E string on the bottom. That's G. All strings strummed, and the top muted, which by your thumb. Right. So the problem here is I'm sloppy with the pick. You can hear what I'm touching when I go in. Ugh. What string is that? E A D. This is the G string. I'm muffling the G string with my pinky. That's supposed to ring clearly. Yeah, so I've got a muffling issue, but that's all right. We're gonna fix that. All right, so we know what this is. We're gonna remember this, these two, where they are, and then we're gonna remember the notes. I think that's even with mucking the placement. We really want to know the notes, right? The notes, super important. Um, because if you know the notes that are in the C and the D and the E, right? The five of these are essentially 50 notes. Like I said, when you move it down here, hey, let it be. What's up? When you move the fret, when you move the position down here to a different fret, these finger shapes. I hate the term shapes. Uh, can be played every place. So that's why I'm trying to get this into my system. And I think if you're joining, this is a good thing to get into your system too. So what are those numbers? The C major chord is G, B, D, B, and G, right? So two G strings, the fourth fret, E and the A, the E and the E string are the same, two Gs. Why am I plucking everything? G, G. Is that the wrong fret? That was the wrong fret. All right. That's not right either. That's it. All right, so I was strumming the top E string, but it's not supposed to be strummed. So this is the G string. I really am tired. This is not the G string. This is the E, this is the A, this is the D, this is the G, this is the B, this is the E string. E string, B string, G string, D string, A string, E string. All right. Thank you. Yeah, I'm bad at it, but I'm slowly getting there. I realize that I need dexterity and precision. We talked about it yesterday. So these are the things that me and whoever in the squad are kind of trying to make sure we have by like November, December, better placement. And then from there we'll figure it out. But yeah, your finger placement is exactly right. So it's first low E string is open. B string is the first fret. The D string is open. The second finger is on the second fret of the third string, which is the D string, and the third finger is on the third fret of the second string, and that third fret, that second string is the A string. You know what? I keep doing this in my own shorthand, and that's wrong. We're going to call the numbers what everyone else could call the numbers. We're going to call the lines. Oh man, we're going to call the strings what guitar players call the strings. So this first string is the sixth string. Is the top string. It is the E string, right? So the top E string, the bottom E string. The top A string is the fifth. The bottom, not the top, the fifth. The A string is the fifth string. The B string is the second string. The D string is the third string, and the G string is the fourth string. All right. So on those strings, the low E is the top string. The high E string on the bottom, the one string, that rings open. The D string is closed on the first fret, and that would be B. B. Come on, we just did this. B string, C. Am I right here? Yes. So this is a C. Good Lord, I'm a mess. What is that? I'm trying to make sure I have it in my head before I flip because I wrote the notes down on it. But yeah, it's a C. Yeah, it's a C. This is a C sharp. Okay. This is a B. No, it's a whole C. All right. So so this is a C. Third, which is a D, the D string, E, A, D. So on the D string, second fret, that is D, E, E sharp. No, no, it's a whole E. All right, fine. So C, E, C. But when you mute it, man, I was trying to keep it in my head, but y'all don't want to see me pull stuff out of my head like that. It's bad. So C major is C, E. Good Lord, man. C, E, C. But the open strings that you're ringing are everything but at the top, the top. Yeah, the top string, right? So this not the sixth string. We're gonna mute it with our thumb. Right. We're not gonna let it ring out. Right, we're just gonna mute it. C, that's supposed to be open, but my fingers are clumsy. That's a C. This, oh no, it's not open. It's oh man, I'm looking at the wrong thing. All right, here we go. This is where it begins to get embarrassing for me. The one string rings open. It's an E. The B string becomes a C. Then it's open on the G. Even though my hands are sloppy, it's open on the G. Then the D string is fretted at the second position, which makes it an E, and the fifth string in the third position is a C. Yeah, okay. It's going to take a couple of days to remember this, right? So it's essentially C, E, G, C, E, right? So it's C, E, open G, C, first fret. Let's try that again. And it's probably because I'm looking at it like this when I should be working on my muscle memory. And I don't like that this strap keeps sliding down my back like I'm wearing an errant bra. What do you know about how errant bra works? Back to it. All right. C, E, G, C, E. All right. All right. All right. C, A, E, C, G. So this is C. This is A. No, that's wrong. This is C. This is E. This is C on the A. E on the D. G is open. Man. G is open. Remember the open G. G is open. Remember that is a C on the second, which is the B key, right? It's right after the B, and then it's an open E string. The problem here is, man, if this is a problem, this is why I'm trying to learn this. Hey, chicken nugget, how you doing, man? So what we really need is, from what they tell me, is to get these fingerings down, because once you get them down, you can wander them all over the place. Man, okay, I'm sort of fuzzy. All right, so B's closed. E, C, G. Oh, I keep saying C. That's an E. C, E, G, C, E, right? That's a C chord. Now, you can strum this by muting and hitting everything, right? So you don't have to worry, or you can be super precise and miss it all the time. Which I used to be able to do when I was practicing this. That is some pretty good work there, tough guy. All right. C, E, G, C, E is a major C chord. So again, C, E, okay, it's E, open O, then it's C, first fret on the A, the E, the B string. So it's wow, my stuff. Open, first fret, A string, B. Next fret is next string is open. Next fret is the E string on the E string second fret, and that is E string second fret wrong. D string second fret, and that is an E. I can't I think I know what I'm saying, but I'm transposing D's and G's and A's and E's, and I need to be a little more disciplined with this. I hope you're good, chicken. uh, so yeah, so let's take a break from that and try the A. We actually may have to just, we'll just review. But getting all these fingers down on everything at once is going to take a minute. So the A chord is the same. The top gets muted, but this one's easier because everything is on the second fret, right? So we jam all our fingers in together. It could be 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, or if you need 3, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, depending on how tight your fingers are, or maybe you need 1, 3, 4 if you need it, right? But what you want to do is, I guess, try to know the note, right? When I was first learning a trillion years ago, they told me to know the chords, and that'll get you there. I think I've read a lot about it too. Like if you know the notes in the chords, you should know the notes in the chords, and then you can build from those chords on those notes versus trying to learn how to do the notes, and you know what I mean. You sort of build it all up together. So yeah, so A major, second fret, all of them 2, 1, 2, 3 are all in the second fret. The top is muted. It's fairly easy. I gotta cut my nails. A fairly easier, and the notes are. Ew. You got to get them all in there too. And I mean, so the notes are an E, second fret, right? D, G, B is a E, A, D, G, B, right? So it's D, G, B are the strings you're holding down. Yeah. Hear that ringing? Okay, that's clean. But look at how much work I had to put in to get this clean, right? All right. So mute this. That is the prettiest chord I think I've ever played. Let's try and hit them one by onesies. Wrong. All right, and there's a number of ways you can do it. You could tuck your one finger in the back, or put it like this is where I was taught to do it. So the one finger is sort of behind the other two. So these two have the A. I'm sorry, these two have the B string and the D string and the G string, right? So the B, D, I'm reading up, or the D, B, and G string Instead of 1, 2, 3 on it, it's one. It's 2, 1, 3, right? It's so that one is in back. It sounds like boing boing. D minor is a great chord. Is it really? Well, we're trying to learn the cadence. So first, we're gonna get the whole notes and maybe some bar notes. Hopefully, down by the end of the week, right? And ooh, that's not good. Um, it's a very weird day for me, but I feel good because this is the first day where I'm just kind of like, oh, I just want to stay in bed, even if it was like 2 in the afternoon. So you have to get out and you have to do these things, right? Any any practice is a good practice. But with what we were saying, we got to get. So instead of looking at it like this, right? Can you see my fingers? Right. I was taught to do it like this because it was easier to sort of get everything in there. But this is not easy either. Um, whatever, like we all have different size fingers. Whatever makes your fingers feel awesome, right? This is what it's about. So yeah, so here you go. I mean, you can get everything in there. At least I can. But man, this is good too. Why does that sound out of tune? Yeah. How are you falling out of? I seem to tune this stupid thing every day. I play the chord by just putting my first two fingers across all the frets like a bar chord. Yeah, bar chords. Yeah, what I'm trying to do is expedite playing, right, with knowledge, right? So I mean, it's hard to explain. But let's get back to it, right? So we have to get these two chords. So this chord, the A chord has A, ringing out loud, right? No one's. Let's close that. A chord rings out. B first. The E chord is silent as it can be. A chord rings out loud. The two, three, 1, 2, 3 fingers rather, and then the E chord rings out loud. So, but what we want is the two, the 1, 2, 3 fingers are. Everyone uses different fingers. All right. So the notes in the second fret between on the D, G, and B key are as follows. There are E, A, and C sharp. All right. So all right, that's a C sharp. I'm not C sharp. That's a A major. Right. So now we're going to try and run back up to the C major. Remember where our fingers were? That's not clean. You can hear it, but our fingers are close. I'm touching. I know what I'm doing, which is part of it. I'm touching two. Um, I'm touching the low E and the D string with my finger, the fat of my finger. So my fingers have to stand up a little more, or I don't even know how to. I mean, sometimes, man, getting my fingers into position sometimes is not easy. You. All right, so we're gonna try and jump this here, and then go back to A, and do it several times, neat and clean. Sloppy but close. All right. Not good. Wow, this is not as easy as I remembered it. All right, so, hmm. Uh, I should have done some scales because my fingers are just not. And a buddy of mine told me, um, just shot right out of my head. What did he tell me? Oh, he told me when your fingers get tired, you should play the electric because there's less intensity on the string. Really, man? I wonder if I can do hand push-ups. Get ripped. I put on my fingers across the second fret. Oh, well, yeah, I've heard that you could do like two fingers if you. Yeah, I guess you could jam them up. Huh. That's all of the fingers on everything. All right, so A is open. D string second fret is an E. Uh, G string second fret is an A, and B string second fret is a C sharp. So we want to keep saying that, so when we go there, we know where the C sharps and everything are. And it's a little annoying now, but trust me, in about 2 weeks, we're going to be killing it. And since we're doing like 2 hours a day of this, we're killing it faster than you likely can possibly imagine. So, but man, I am really, that wasn't good. Ah, man, I am not getting over. I wonder if I can stick it under my nail and not have that be a problem. Huh. You think this was going to be easy? I put on my finger on the second fret. No, like just lay them flat along the second fret. For what note is this that you're doing this for? Across the second fret, lay them all flat. Right, but you can't because you have to ring the E string. And if you muffle the E string, then you're playing E second fret, which is the E, F sharp in an A major. Right? You would be playing this. Ugh, hold on. I'm sure that is a note, but not what we're looking for. Man, that is a good. All right, we're off the topic. C, C, which is E, D, G, C, E. Ugh. Ah! I feel like my fingers are fat. Um. All right. Let's. We don't want to set this to a metronome because it's gonna be bad. I'm having trouble with this E string. Yep. I'm having trouble with that low E string. That was good. All right. So what we have to work on, what I have to work on, is finger precision. I mean, and this is, I guess, how you know if you're going to be a rock god guitarist or a really good like chord guy kind of guy. Um, what's this? We are going to take. We're going to take 8 minutes of me doing something else other than holding this guitar. All right. So, should I get that artboard over here? So our fretboard, our three fingers, man, and you always put your finger in a different place. I like these things. I've had them forever. They show you what the chords are, right? Sorry, I don't know who performs chord. Who was talking to you? I gotta turn that thing off. Uh, right. So it shows you where the chords are. It shows you what should be open, which is nice. But on the back, I wrote down where your actual keys are on it. Uh, and it down here tells you what they go well with. I mean, it's really a nice little kind of thing. Just throw in like your walk around bag. I always say read on the subway. I haven't been on the subway in a million years, but yeah. So let me put this in the kitchen and get a soda. So we're gonna do this thing. Soda pop. All right. Oh. Hmm. Yeah. Um. I like getting shout outs. It's good when people shout you out. Uh. Woo. All right. So I'm not being lazy. I'm just tired. But we're getting through this thing, and it's 7 o'clock on Monday. The work. the magic of music, even as enticing as it is, sometimes you're just tired. All right, so I think I was telling somebody online yesterday how I'm tired and I love video games, but I haven't actually played video games in a while, and I love video games. I just think that something else is happening in my head, which is fine. Ugh. Should I even cut that out? Maybe I need to stand up and walk around. I'm also I'm also stressed because I have to clean up this apartment and I haven't because I have guests coming. My boy Dougie, who will undoubtedly chew on my shoes and poop on the floor because that's what dogs do. But he's still my homie. Um, so I'm gonna watch him, but first I gotta get the place done, and I haven't done that. Um, my run didn't run today because it rained this morning till like noon, and I guess I just had a slow, rainy Monday. I was thinking about taking this show on the road. First, I was thinking about pushing it further back. Uh, Chicken Nugget, you still there? So I asked this earlier. I'm thinking about moving it back to about 6 or so, but I don't know. We'll see. Uh, yeah, I think I want to move it back because man, at least this is a lot to do. I would have to do all this in the morning. I could do a 7 o'clock show, then do a workout, then do a cooking thing, and then be done by 1. Um, but that's if you had the mornings free, and I don't have my mornings free. So I was thinking about moving this, man. It's 7 o'clock now. What time is it there? Because I was thinking about maybe starting at 6, so like an hour ago. So I'm assuming that would still be like 3 in the afternoon. It's still too early where you are, right? We want, we want a lot of views, but I think most people are either going to be in school or at work. So I don't know. And I think it would be nice to have a little more cushioning because if I can do my 13th show, which I have to do tonight, I haven't done it yet. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It should have been out already. Sorry. Did one last week because I had a incident. Let's say. Um, so I want to do these two things. I want to make sure that we learn it together, and then I want to rage for a few minutes at the government. But I don't think I'm going to be doing a lot of government stuff. I think it's 3 a.m. for you. It's 3 for you right now, right? Right now it's 3. I would have thought it'd been 4. All right, so we're 4 hours. We've got a 4 hour lag. Um, hmm. I wonder if I changed it to 6, it would be 4 there, and then I could, because I don't really watch TV. Then I could run from 6 to about 8, and then we could do a Netflix watch of some concert. That'd be cool if not Netflix, Amazon. If people had Amazon or something. But I don't know. I'll work it out. I think I am going to move it back though. Uh, I'm going to give myself another. Okay, there's my timer's run out. There's my 8 minutes. Give myself an additional 3, maybe 5. Um, yeah, I don't know. I really need to come up with an actual hard ball and ass uh, schedule and stick to it. Your stream starts at 3 in the morning, but it's 4 o'clock right now. Well, right, my morning stream starts at 7 here, but that's 4 o'clock in the morning for you. But my night stream starts at 4 in the afternoon here, and I think that's noon for you. So I'm gonna push my, I don't know, I may keep the morning stream. I want people to leave and go to work with a little guitar in their heart. But I mean, today was an hour. I think it should be about half an hour, and I should stick to that. But then I'm wordy and I like to talk. So it's going to run a long time. It's going to run overtime rather, not a long time. Uh, but yeah. And I mean, they dropped on YouTube. I guess you can still watch them, but they're, I don't know. I don't know. No or yes. We're 3 hours apart, right? So if I do my 7 in the morning, it's like 3 in the morning there. And if I do my 7 at night, more people can catch it. All right, so yeah, maybe I'll move the night thing to 7. Maybe tomorrow we're gonna start this thing at 6:30. Uh, Most people actually practice when they get home from school, right? So, or after dinner or something. So I guess it makes a little more sense to try and pick up an instrument like after work, after school, or be willing to watch somebody do it then. All right, so yeah, tomorrow we're gonna do this. Should I finish out the week at 4? My mind is awash with questions. I guess tomorrow, somewhere this week, definitely by Monday, we'll start doing these shows at 6:30. I don't know if I want to finish out the week, uh, but we'll see. Because if I can get a workout in after work, and then I can probably do this and then collapse at a reasonable time and be good for 7 in the morning. Yeah, that sounds. Yeah, yeah, that sounds like after at 6:30 to 7, practice after school. Right. Yeah. I think we're gonna move it. Um maybe I'll move it earlier than Monday. It is Monday, right? Today's the 21st, next Monday is the 28th. So maybe we will kick this. Oh wait. July 4th is exactly 2 weeks away. Where's my calendar? Yeah, July 4th. So 2 weeks away is July 5th. So next week, Thursday, is the 1st of July. So, do I want to finish out the month? I've only been doing this a few days. Doesn't matter. You know what? Yeah, tomorrow we'll flip it tomorrow. Tomorrow from 6:30 to 7 is when we kick this whole thing off, and we'll try and run it for an hour, 6:30 to 7:30, maybe 8, so people can get back to their cartoons or whatever at 8 o'clock at night. Uh, Cartoons, soap operas. I meant to say. I just saw Rick and Morty, so they put it up on YouTube, and I was like, oh, I used to like this show. I haven't seen it in a while. Did not disappoint. To Rick and Morty people, do not disappoint. Um, so yeah, tomorrow, either tomorrow or Wednesday, we're gonna move the time of the afternoon show. We're gonna keep the 7 in the morning show, um, and we're gonna slip somewhere in there our Monday, Wednesday, Friday political show, and that is my schedule. These show, I'm gonna. Oh yeah, make a bid. Um, these shows are to what's the word I'm looking for? Are to stop me from going crazy, essentially. But just to talk about politics, because man, I gotta tell you, I've been calling this stuff out a lot, and I know people are talking smoke about me now. But I've got 10 years of archived stuff about what's wrong with this country on Facebook, and now it's all come to pass. So we'll see. All right. I don't think we need the rest of this. Well, five is a good time to practice some stuff. We should probably practice some scales. Whew, I'm just tired. Um, what does, excuse me, what does an artist do when they're tired and they don't want to do the art? Right? What do they do? Surely they don't throw tantrums, right? They paint anyway, do they? Do they draw anyway? Do they write music anyway? Play the guitar anyway? I gotta blow my honker. What do they do? Do they just wash it out and do it tomorrow? Do you not stress? All right. I think what my problem is I don't really know what an artist is yet, but that's fine. Come on, want to get back into it? Let's write down what we've done so far. We can erase this. I keep forgetting to bring the freaking book over. Um, there you go. I would love to read a book on stream too, but you can't read anything that isn't boring or a million years old. All right, so we know some stuff and don't know other stuff, and we have to figure that out. So these chords, let's do them. um, can I do this from memory? Obviously not. I have to look at it. All right, so all right, so I really do need to draw up a Mac. I'm gonna get another one of these and draw up a guitar thing on it. All right, so sixth string, fifth string, fourth string, third string, second string, first string. All right, you ready? That big enough to see? You're not gonna cry if you can't see it right. We'll make it bigger. Because not only am I the student, I'm the student. All right, so six. Is that good? That's good. Five, four, three, two, one. All right. E, A, we know the strings, right? E, A, D, G, D, E. Whoop. That's someone. Let's get some of that going again. All right, this is not gonna be hard. We're just gonna knock this out. I need a win, guys. I'm freaking tired and I'm suffering, and I don't know why. I know I'm not hungry. I think I'm full from that burger. That burger was beast. That burger was beast. All right. And just to remind myself, we always do the lowercase e as because it's a small e. All right. Let's do this thing quick and dirty. All right. It's one, two. Just kind of keep a decent amount of space between them. Don't rush like you did yesterday, where you have to erase stuff and gets all goofy and silly and ridiculous. All right. We're good here. We know exactly what we're doing. We're learning this thing. We like Pat Benatar says, we have the power of our convictions. There is no sacrifice. Oh my God, is this going to be enough lines? I think it is. All right, let's stop there. Do I want to close this window? Man, this glare is ridiculous. All right. All right, so am I going to be able to do this? These are our strings, right? I'm not going to be able to do this because I need room over here that I'm going to have to erase this to get done. And that's the problem. So why don't we just do this? Doggone it, man. Dag it. All right, why don't we do this? Just draw up what the fret, the keys, the notes on these things look like. All right, so 5 chords that we're talking about. Oh, is that not right? That's not right. I'm bad at drawing boxes. This is a 4x4 box. Why does it look like that? All right, I'm bad at drawing boxes. Let's do this again. A 4x4 box. You know, I have art experience, by the way. I hate to be that's 3. It's, oh my God, I keep dividing things. I'm a natural divider. Um, all right, one more time. Let's do this. The old ham-fisted way. We cut it in the middle first. And then, there you go. See, that was not hard. All right. That right? That is right. All right. All right. Good. I need to write the strings up. E, A, D, G, B, E. Oh, this is B, so this is a C. D, E, D flat, A. So this is an A, A flat, B, C, and this is a C. All right. While this is a C, we're ringing. You know, I'm gonna cross out everything that we're not ringing. So we're not ringing. This is what we're not ringing: the high E key. Everything else gets rung. Everything else gets rung. Right. So there are A's in the C. Right. There are 2 C's. There's a open. I'm sorry. This. I guess I'm gonna have to cut this because this is a little disingenuous, right? So you're sounding the string, but since it's not up there, we're not going to mark it off like the X. We're not sounding this at all. Uh, we're sounding the G. We're not sounding the B at all, and we're sounding the E. So the G, the A, what? I'm about to hop out a window. All right. So with the C key, right, has the C key. The C chord. All right. You know what? Give me a second. I just need to fix myself because I'm obviously goofy. Just gonna walk around the estate, stretch my arms. May pick this up that I just dropped. I could have sworn I put these 2 caps right back where they belonged, and look at them. I'm a mess. All right, so I literally thought I just did that. All right, so put this back here. come over here. Like I said, walk around the estate. Look at some of my cuties. Oh, oh, the best dog in the world. God bless you, Sydney. I still love you. Oh, I miss you so much. All right. Uh, uh, yeah, just clearing our head. Oh, Millennium Falcon. All right, enough of that. Let's put this back. Um, yeah. Okay. Ooh, another carrot maybe. All right. Cleared our head. We're good. Get back over here. C major. Right. So I want to use. Yeah, C major. This is a C. I always forget how to spell major. All right. I'm like Magor, Major. I don't even know why. This is a C major, right? Uh, this is what we're holding down on what strings. So in the C major chord, there are A's, there are C's, there's a G, open G, and there's an E, open E. So C major chord consists of C, A, C, wait, hold on, open G, G, but it's still, that's there, so we're going to take that out too, right? Is that right? Right, that is right. So E is closed, C, A, G, A on the D, open D string, second fret is A, G, open string, C, second fret B, right? So you get another C that you're hitting, E, and the open E string. That's our C, right? We're doing two of these a day. We're also going to do A, even though I'm bad and sloppy with it. We're doing A, all right? So, and here I am bad with drawing boxes again. I know the outside of the box. I've seen them before. I always have trouble getting to the right division. So like we did before, we'll cut it in half. And then we'll segment it. All right. That gives us 4 levels. All right. And then we've got our strings. One. This is the A. This is a D. This is a G. This is a D. And O. And that. All right. Now, same thing. Right. So our A is, where is this? Our A is all in the second, right? And we know this is E, A, D, G, B, E. So second fret, E, A, D, D sharp, A. So this is an A. I'm not even going to look over there. I know that that's an A. Next one is D, the G string, G, G flat. Hold on, wait, what just happened? E, A, D. This is D. D, I see what I did. All right, D, D flat, E. So this is an E, excuse me, I had my lines up. Next one is G, G flat, A. So this is an A. And then the B string, B, C, C plus, is a C, C plus, is a C sharp, C plus. So, if I look over there, yep, and the E string is open. So, we're going to leave this open because it's the E string. We're not going to put this up there because we're closing. We're going to put this A here because it rings out, and we're not going to sound the high E. We're not going to sound the bass E key, the deep E key. All right. So this is what you got for the C major. C major for the A major. Okay, so for the all right, let's circle these because these are good. All right. This is an A major. So for an A major, you need A, open string, E, another A, sounded on the D string, C sharp, and open E string, right? So let's mark the open E strings just so we're clear. A is an open E string. This other A is a pressed E string, a fretted E string. And this is an open E string. Over here, you've got G, open E string, and open E string, right? Those two. So what has me curious is if you're looking for a G anywhere, if you can fret stuff and just play C, A, G, C, and E wherever on the fretboard, that may be, where's my guitar? It's still a C major, right? So this is one reason why people like frets, not frets, like capos, because this can be moved with a capo. Where's my capo? Get it, get it, get it. Ooh. Ooh, that's not good. I may have to get new strings. All right. Oh, yeah, I am tired. Oh, exactly 2 hours. Uh, so okay, let's do it this way. I should go get it. Right. So this is our C major. Let's put it over here. Right. C. B is open. C closed. Right. G is open. Second fret. Good. Well, I'm trying not to knock this thing over. Let's just move it then. Ooh, that's not good. All right, so actually, you know what? Let's put you as close to the camera as humanly possible. I'm sorry about the glare. I am. Is that better? All right, so what is going on here is I need a pick. What is going on here is, can you believe I'm giving guitar lessons? It's not meant to be a lesson. It really isn't. It's meant to be me trying to learn the guitar with anybody who will watch and hopefully inspire them. But now I'm talking like I know and I don't know, right? I'm happy to learn. I'm happy to talk about the things I'm learning, but I don't want anybody who's put 1,000 years into this great instrument and music in general to think that I'm doing goofy stuff. Okay. All right. So this is our C. Oh my God, I got it on the first try. Let's see if it's clean. Nope. All right. So this C top is muted. Third fret, that is a C. Second fret is a, what did we say? A. So this is a C and an A. We got an open G chord. But there's a G chord right here. Right? So, like we were doing earlier when we were learning the fretboard, if we know where these these three are, and we can bar it and do the same thing like here. Oh, wait, hold on. Actually, I think it's here. Where's G? E, F, G. Okay, that's one. Ba-ba. E, F, G. E, F, F sharp, G. This is a G. So A. So maybe it's on the A string. A string is where? A, B, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, A. A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, right? So there's a G here. So this would be this. Wait, hold on, where is it? Right? It would be, it would be, that wouldn't be close. So I would, see, yeah, C, A, G. Now I got to take my thought and then start counting and whip out my abacus and see where this, but this A fretted, I think is here. Where's my G? This is where I'm holding my G at, right? No, no. All right, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm embarrassed to do it on TV, on the stream. But anyway, let's go back to this. So we. Should I do the other ones? I'll do the other ones tomorrow. So this looks like, but see, you're only really fingering three notes, and that is the C, the A. Is that right? I keep saying it's a C and it's an E. This is an E. I knew I was being, man. Is it even on the right string? I'm looking at the wrong thing. All right, this is an E, right, and C plus. So what? C. Oh. This is wrong. I like to catch these things though, but man, that's wrong. All right. E, A is an A string. B, A sharp, B, C. Okay, that's right. This is a D string. D, D sharp, E. This is an E. What I had? I had an A. This is an E. Right. Yeah. All right. All right. Yeah. I knew something was going on here. Was messing with me. I didn't know what. This is an E. D, E, D space D sharp, E. G whole string, B and C are connected, which is C. So A major, excuse me, A major. Someone should have caught that out there in the world. A major has a C, an E, open G, and a C, right? So you get C. I was looking at that for like 40 minutes. I had to sit down and walk around, right? So you get C, E, C, two open strings in here. Let me check this. A, right, open A. So you get A. We're not going to mess with that. D, E, A, right. D, D, D flat, E, right? Okay, that's right. Then you get G, G flat, A, right? And then you get B, 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 C together, and then C sharp. All right, so you get E, A, C sharp. Those are the three. Um, Yeah. So A major, there's always going to be an A in it. I think this is the root. I'm still trying to figure out what the root is, but I've read something where it said you can find the root on the third, the I. You can find the root on. Let me turn this up so I'm not talking forever with my head cut off. You can find the root. Oh, come on now. Yeah, this is back up. So you can find the root on the sixth string. I was like, really? Okay. It's something. Oh, was that you can find the key that someone is playing on the sixth string. Some of this stuff is so confusing. Um, but you can find the root of a chord by the deepest note of that chord. And this, that's where I'm having trouble. I don't know what the deepest note is. I thought all the deep notes was on the sixth string or the E string. Um, but yeah, C, E, C. C makes up the, right? But which one of these is higher? This is a deeper C. It's on a deeper chord note. This is more of a higher C. And then you go over here, and the deepest here is this note, right? Boom, A. This A is deeper than that A. So the root note here, I want to say, is the open A note. And here the root note, I think I'm pretty sure it's the C on the A string. Yeah, yeah, but it's still hard to put your fingers there. Let's just say that you stay with me for, let's say, a year, and you watch my progress, right? And then while you're sitting there with your scotch or your appletini or your uh, kids on your lap, or rolling a joint now that everything is legal, or just taking a second from reading the Bible, right? And you go, huh, I wonder if I started this now, a year after, 6 months, a year after watching this guy, with whatever instrument I had at hand, I wonder if I would be a musician in a year. And the answer is yes, because I'm going to be here in a year from now. You're going to be still thinking that shit. Just remember that, right? And if I fail at it, then I was a loser. But you know what? I did you a solid. I got you back into this game of music. And then wish me well wherever I am in the world, because I'll be wishing you well. So we were here to knock this out, and we sort of sussed it out. We didn't really knock this out. So I think we should try and do 20 minutes to the metronome of scale. Let's write this down. We're going to do C, scale, right? Then we're going to do spiders. Then we're going to do C again. Then we're going to do how are we going to do this? C, spiders, up. All right. Then we're going to do A and spiders down. This is going to kick my ass. All right. Then we're going to do A and spiders down, and we're going to loop those. C, spiders. These are my loops for spiders. E. Then to A, and then more spiders. Ooh. Let's just cut some of that. Then more spiders. And then back to, come on, man. Then back to C. Right? So C, spiders, A, spiders, C. We're going to try and do about 10 minutes of that. And it's going to be horrible, and that's going to be fine because we're new, but man, are we devoted. And all of those who say that we can't, well, we'll show them. Okay, let's put this back. We know what we're doing. Let's try and do some finger exercises. Do I want to use my guitar or my guitar? All right, so yes. I was sort of want to throw some cold water on my face, but that would wake me up and we'd be doing this for another 3 hours, which would fine by me. I want to get this right. I'm going to throw some water on my face. I'll be right back. To learn all this with an eye to learning music, not just an eye to playing guitar. Man, that felt really good in my head. Uh-oh. Am I having issues with my video? I think I'm having issues with my video. Yep, something just weird just happened. All right, are we still good? It says linking audio. I'm wondering what this means for this podcast. Okay, so I guess I'm still streaming. So let's kick it over. So remember what we are doing. Sorry about that. What we want is to be guitar players who listen to music and read music well. I have an issue with this, so I'm wondering if I blink out for a second and blink back in, if anything will happen. All right. So well, it looks fine on other feeds, so we're just gonna call that progress. Yeah, we're calling that progress. Oh man, my internet can't be bad. Ridiculous. What's up? I'm doing guitar stuff. We're about to. All right, hold on. I'm having some weird issues with Haps right now. Their video is being funky with me, so I don't even know if I'm going to be able to continue this for very much longer. Because all of a sudden, right, it started being weird. All right. So we're going to invite somebody up. I'm streaming to 2 channels, so please, no cursing. Don't get me banned. I'm going to be hot about it.
No worries.
All right.
How you doing?
Let me get you in here. I don't even know what that is. Why is this even on still? There you go. Hey, man.
How you doing, man?
I'm having trouble hearing you, so what?
How you doing? How you doing? Can you hear me better?
Man, I can't hear you at all. Your audio is bad.
My audio's bad. Can you hear me now?
A little. You're really low.
I'm
trying to turn you up somehow, and I can't.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me better now?
Yes.
Hey, how you doing, True Armor?
What's up, man?
Dude, I'm on vacation in Clearwater. How you doing?
Good. We're playing guitar here in Virginia Beach. Hey.
I know you've been playing it for the past couple days, haven't you?
Yeah, I did 10 hours of guitar yesterday.
That's right. That's right.
And so far, it's been about 3. But we're gonna try and do. We're boot camping our musical ability. So we're gonna be here daily, either an hour or 3 hours, depending.
You know what I just wanted to say? I was on a broadcast. I forget it was yours or it was Ted's or Tony's. I forget who it was originally, but I just want to say that in the short period of time that I've been on Haps and that I've gotten to know you, True, I just want people to know who don't know that I enjoy your passion. I think you're a great soul, and I
Thank you.
love I love the information that you put out there, and I just want to continue to pass the message that you want to pass on to. I think you're a great fellow, bro.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I can always do with more shout outs. And I feel that. Thank you. First of all, I like that shirt. I have a thing for like the flag, you know.
Hell,
Uh,
I thought you
that
might.
shirt
I
is,
thought you might. I thought you might.
yeah.
You, especially the palm
But I have a
tree.
weird kink. Like when I get shirts, I never want anything written on them. I just want the flag.
Right, right.
So, yeah. So
This is Costco. It says the United States of America. That's the only thing written on it. Otherwise, it's
see,
a
I
red
get that.
flag.
If it said 1776, I get that. But some of them have messages and
No,
yeah.
I know, I know, I know.
So do you play an instrument? Oh, nice cigar. I like it.
Thank you, thank you. You know, so when it's funny you say, "Do I play an instrument?" So the definition of a musician who plays an instrument is you just have to generate sound, right? So under that definition, yes, yes, I can play any instrument, right?
I guess so.
I guess so. It doesn't necessarily mean I
I
can
think it
do it
has a
well.
lot to do with melody and harmonies, though.
Yeah, doesn't mean
So,
I can do it
but here's the
well.
thing. Here's the hack, right? Here's the hack. You can be born with talent, or you can bust your ass at it and still. And that's what I'm taking, right?
Right,
I think
right,
some people are born with natural music ability. I was saying this yesterday on the show. I think my natural ability comes through art and chit chatting with people, but mostly through art. I like to paint and draw and doodle, but
right.
I always like we all love musicians,
Yeah,
right? And I
you
think
know,
I don't know about everybody else, but
absolutely.
I always have like
Because
tunes in my head. La la la. I wonder what that note is. So now I'm gonna solve it. This like I'm
yep,
gonna be able to know that's a it may be
because
right, you know. And
yeah,
maybe if I picked up this habit, I can pass it down to my children who I don't have any. But you know, I could
because
foreseeably give it to my nieces and nephews, and it only takes about a year and a half to build it.
right,
And we're building
because
it.
musicians, they not only do they encourage us, they inspire us. They bring us, you know, joy
Yeah.
because you know, right? And even if we never can play an instrument as well as they ever can, um, we
Here's the
might we might subconsciously strive to achieve what they can,
yeah,
but we enjoy it nevertheless, right?
right.
Right,
Look,
exactly,
look.
exactly.
I like to think of it as we're all different shades of like energy, and
Mhm.
people like Paul McCartney, whose birthday was a couple of days ago. I was saying he when I was growing up, his songs were always on the radio. I never knew who he was, but "Here Comes the Sun" is one of my and they sang that song to me in kindergarten, right? My first few days of school, like that whole process beginning. Never knew who he was.
Yep,
Heard it in movies, heard it on TV.
yep.
One day I was like, I think I was like 19 or so. I was like, I know these songs. Like I
Exactly.
think I was, and I was like, and that's it. So now I'm like, if I can just play something that he wrote,
So true. So true.
you
So true.
know, I feel like I'm still in love with something he wrote 50 years ago. I want to be part of that. So, like I said
I
earlier
agree
today,
100%.
I had a friend who's a doctor. She said, you know what they call the person who graduated last in law school and medical school? And I
Yeah.
was like, who, what? She said, doctor. And I was like, oh. So that's a position I'm taking with this music thing. I'm not going to be the best music. No one's going to be buying my stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I want to be able to go, ooh,
But you
tune
know
this
what?
thing.
You don't
And
have to be the best.
yeah, but
Just
it's
be,
meditation for your soul. I think it's good.
yeah, absolutely. Be your best. Be your
Yeah.
best. Because what I believe, no matter what we do, don't compete against other people. Compete against yourself. That's all you need
Yes.
to compete against. Just compete against yourself.
Yes.
Stop worrying about other people. Just
Yes. I agree
compete
100%
against
with that.
yourself. Right? No matter what it is. No matter what it is. Just compete against yourself.
Yeah. But a little healthy competition is good, right? So
Well,
if
of course,
your
of
friend is
course.
like, "Oh, I learned this new lick," or I did this 3 mile 3K," you know, and you know, it's oh well, I'm going to do it. That's healthy competition, and this is what I like about musicians. They'll get in, they'll give you licks, or they'll go, you know, they'll not come. What is it when you like I just said, like healthy rivalry. like a good, healthy kind of.
Yeah,
That's the kind of energy you want that I'm
right,
trying to put more of
exactly.
in my life.
A healthy
Hey,
camaraderie. Yeah.
information man, how you doing, man? So that's the energy we want.
Let me give a shout out to Michelle, who's saying hello to Ruth Milla. Hello, hello. Who else is saying hello? Helga's here. I love Helga. Hello, Helga. Chick Nugget, how you doing? Who else is saying hello to everybody here? I'm just going through the comments.
Right.
Let it be. How you doing? I think that's everybody. I
Yeah, we
think
got
we got
information
everybody.
man in here. We got
Yeah,
Nurse
Information
Blondie.
Man just joined. How you doing, Information Man? We got everybody. We got everybody covered. Hello, everybody.
Yeah, so that's it, man. So, but there are also ulterior motives, right? If you can learn music, you can build like your own music for your own YouTube channel, and then you don't get
Absolutely.
any demonetizations, and you don't get any of that stuff. So even if it's just simple, small things that oh hey, I came up with this in the shower. That's when I know that I've gotten somewhere. If I need to go, oh, I thought of that and write it down. That's where I'm at. So we're gonna charge through with this music thing.
You know what another trick is to the loophole against copyrighted music is if you don't play the full music and you play like a remix.
10 seconds.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You play like a remix version, a ten,
Ooh,
15
really?
second version of it, and then you go to some other tune,
Yeah.
you're not gonna get you're not gonna get messed with by YouTube or any other of the affiliates that might get you for copyright
Yeah, I don't know. But here's my problem. I mean, I'm going to slide into a little bit of social politicking right now. Here's my issue with it. They're beginning to take down things like if I'm at a wedding and someone plays a song, they're taking that down.
I know.
I'm like, it's a wedding. It's
It's a
kids' birthday.
joke.
I mean, you know
I
what I
know.
mean?
I
So
know.
now in your life, the music that make I mean, it's not like you're trying to sell it. You know what I mean? But the
Exactly.
music that makes your life
Right.
happen that you like I was just talking about how Paul McCartney's and the Beatles were always on as a kid. All of a sudden, if I have a picture of like, me and my dad and from the '70s, that's on a car radio. That's coming down off of YouTube, and it seems to me just to be sort of ham-fisted and just greedy. But yeah, I think the way around that is maybe if more
True.
people did music.
Exactly. True. Very
So,
true. You know,
and I'm the worst music teacher.
you know the thing is too is like I don't want to take away from artists for their money and what they can
Right.
earn, but at the same time, it's like say like here on Haps, like I like to do workout.
Yeah.
I work out in the morning and I like to promote it on Haps, and I play different music, and you know, I mean, I'm not trying to steal any money from the musicians. I'm just
Right.
you know what I mean. It's like at some I mean we got to find a common ground. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah. But it has to get to the point where people are angry at them and they're like, hey, oh, this is but as long as this happens to this guy, like the last time it was a big deal was I think I want to say 25 years ago when Sean, I forget his name, started the first music sharing site, right? Uh
Napster,
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 right?
Napster. Yeah,
And then they were suing like 15-year-old girls who downloaded music in like
yep,
Wyoming
yep,
and 14-year-old boy and putting their parents in this spot to hire, and it
yeah,
looked bad for the music industry. It looked bad.
right.
They had to kind of, well, we don't really want to do this. We want to get the word out that,
Metallica got involved in that big time too.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's we're losing so much. I was watching the newspaper, watching TV, and they were saying how um, one of the papers, one of the news outlets wanted to unionize, and they were busting them. Right, a liberal news channel doesn't want unions in it, and there was this other story about uh, just shot out of my head, but just the whole place is just
It
It's
is. It is.
oh, the other story was about how no one can buy a house because now these giant corporations like Blackstone and are buying up all these lands, so you can be a
Right.
permanent renter and permanently give
Right.
them cash. And it's 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 the undoing of the place. It's the unmaking of America.
It truly is
So I
because
was like, instead of me being this guy going, I gotta do something else. So
my take on like that specifically unions.
yeah,
I back in the day, I was in the largest Teamsters union, Local 708, when I was a Teamster in the UPS United Parcel
right,
uh, industry, right, for a small period of time, and I saw, and then I became a supervisor, and I was no longer a
a
union member,
union guy. You a
union guy,
management,
and you know what I saw, you know what made my okay, so this is what kind of, for people who don't are not familiar with unions. When I became no longer a union member, right,
right,
and I became a supervisor, and I was in charge of 2.3 million, flow of a dock, of an outbound dock
right,
of shipping. And if my dock was going to go under, if the belt was going to go under, that was bad. So I would
right,
physically get up as a supervisor, wearing a necktie. I would get up on the sort, and I would shuffle packages with another union person, or no, not another, but a union person,
right,
and I would help out so that my belt would not be turned down, because it would cost my company money. And
right.
then when that
You're
happened,
working as a team player.
right, I was working as a team player because I did
But
not
see,
want,
team players need to work both ways, and they
right.
rarely do.
And so when the union steward saw that, they would then say, okay, James worked X amount of hours, 1 or 2 hours, and so now, and he's not part of the union. So now they would go to the most senior union person
Or the
that was
shop
work
steward or
that
something.
was working during that shift, and they would pay him. They would say, "Oh, James helped out his belt because he didn't want his belt to go down, right? So he worked for say 1 hour or 2 hours." And so now the union steward would find the most highest seniority union person that was working during that time period and pay them the amount of time extra that I worked, right? And then then my supervisors, my seniority, my
Yeah,
would come up to me and say, you know what, we don't care because it costs us less money to pay some union guy, even though the union people were so bent out of shape that I was helping out. They would get so bent out of shape, and this was
well,
so,
yeah, it's all this. Look, man, I
I
don't want to get
know
into
they would get
unions.
so bent out
I
of
want to.
shape. It was crazy.
But yeah, I mean, it's about being territorial when you shouldn't be territorial. And
Exactly.
look, I have a lot of. I'm a union guy, and I have a just because you're a union doesn't mean you're doing the right thing by people. I have a lot of
Right.
criticism for some of these places. I think they grow lazy, just like political parties, and people get fat and
Yeah.
stagnant and pay themselves an absorbent amount of money and begin to forget people. Having said that, the place is better with unions in it than not.
No,
Um,
I agree. I agree truly.
and
I agree
because
for
the
the
place is
most part.
just the
I agree.
America lends to being unfair to people.
No, I
So
agree.
everyone should have at least a group of other people looking out for them. But that group should then be made not to be taken over by bums and thugs and
No,
greedy person, or taken over by the person who you had the
bye,
union against in the
Michelle.
first place, right? So
No,
there's all this kind of stuff.
no.
Uh, take
For
care,
what you're
nurse
saying, for the
Farmy.
most part,
Um,
I agree.
but this is supposed to be music, man. So I know I started, but
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No,
yeah.
then I'll
So
just finish up. I'll finish. For the most
yeah,
part, I agree. Unions are good, and I say, unfortunately, there's some union members that when you work beside them, they corrupt the system just because they have seniority and they're not
yeah.
pulling their slack. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
there are bad
But
people.
this
I
is
mean,
about music.
look at Hollywood, man.
Let's get back to music then.
They just had a giant Me Too issue because
I,
power
I
in
know.
the hands of some people is just
Right.
horrible, and
So
that's it.
what genre of music are you singing tonight?
Oh, we're trying to learn the chords. I will show it to you on this the C major and the A major scale, and we're gonna knock that out.
So did you
Hopefully,
teach yourself the guitar, or
well, we're trying to learn music, but what I have here is a guitar. So if I had a keyboard as well, we'd be doing guitar and keyboard stuff,
yeah?
and it would sound twice as bad,
Too
and it
bad
would
you don't have
likely take
somebody else that
twice
can
as
play.
long.
Like the beautiful thing about Haps is you can get multiple people in on the broadcast, and too bad we don't have anybody else that plays a different instrument that can join you while
Well,
you play guitar. They play drums. Somebody plays keyboard. You know what I
but
mean?
the
Get a jam session going, right?
right, but the problem is I'm super new to music, so I'm learning music, a little music theory.
That's
But I'm
okay.
trying to teach myself not the guitar. I'm trying to teach myself music, right?
Okay.
So then I can pick up anything and
Right.
play it. But since I have a guitar here, I'm, you know. But this is why this I wrote this. So these are chords, but we're concentrating. We like there's a bunch of us. We're concentrating on like the notes in the chords because once you know the notes, you can move them around the fretboard
Right.
versus just
Like
knowing the
like
chords.
Paul McCartney. Paul McCartney. He's such a great musician that he plays multiple um, he
Right.
plays multiple instruments. And I think I want to say it was an episode on Oprah of all episodes.
Hmm.
He um, he was playing one tune from his collection where he played all the instruments, and then on the screen it was him playing that same song, playing the drums, playing the guitar, playing the keyboard, playing you know what I mean,
Right.
and then him live with Oprah doing the vocals. So it was pretty cool. It's pretty special. I
Well,
mean,
yeah, they
he's
got $1 million equipment though. We're on the internet.
right. I know, but he's one of the few musicians out
So
there that
he's
actually
he's
can play
he
multiple
in
instruments.
my opinion, he is the seminal archetype of the rock and roll musician, right? So he
Absolutely.
starts young with
Absolutely.
guys who are just as passionate.
Yep.
He gets super rich and super famous young, right? Sure, he's got nice things, but he's never involved in anything stupid because he's
Right.
always making music, right? So
Right.
he didn't get distracted by the money and the stuff and the to me he still travels because he can say I'm sick of traveling, I'm sick of but he's a showman. He's
He
for the music, right? He
absolutely.
writes
Absolutely.
songs for people and then he likes to play those songs to people.
Yep.
That is what you want. And then he writes songs that everybody loves.
Right.
You feel me? I mean, it's like you couldn't write if you were writing a Hollywood screenplay about a singer songwriter, right? You couldn't write a better story than that story, and then it branches off into like three, four different directions, right?
Absolutely.
Minorly with Harrison and Ringo, but just as brilliantly with Lennon.
Yep.
So I mean, how can you not want to like take your chance and write your
I mean,
song?
who's
My
alive?
favorite people are the people who sing
Harrison
their own songs
died.
always.
Ringo,
John Denver
Harrison and Lennon died. Who's left? Ringo and
and McCartney.
McCartney. That's it, right? That's all
Yeah.
that's left. Yeah. Two out of four are left.
Well, yeah, it was 50, 60 years ago, man. Other than the Lennon thing, it was kind of brutal, but it was like, it
True.
was forever ago.
True. True.
They were young men. He
Yeah.
wrote Yesterday when he was 21,
I know.
and he
It's
just had
crazy.
his
Think about
70th
when we were
birthday yesterday.
21. How like dumb and young we were when we were 21.
Yeah, right. All my
To
troubles
write
seem so
a
far
jam
away.
so great like that. Like at that age,
Yeah.
it's like
Maybe
yeah.
I'll do a show about the Beatles. Just sit here and talk about Paul McCartney. Ooh, you just gave me an idea. I think I'm going to do
Hey,
that.
True. Can I share something with you?
Yeah, please.
I'm from Illinois. I'm from Chicago. So, um, the last concert that Jerry Garcia
Grateful Dead.
did, the Grateful Dead, was in Soldier Field. I attended that. He did a
Ooh,
great solo of Jimi Hendrix, this national anthem. There was, I mean, if you ever went to a Grateful Dead concert, it started in the daylight and it ended at night, and it
yeah,
was
I
a
heard.
long concert. And Soldier Field is an open arena. You know, it's an open outdoor venue, and it was an amazing night, and it was a Sunday, and Jerry Garcia performed. and I was highly intoxicated on LSD. On LSD, I took a couple hits of LSD. I was smoking lots of marijuana and whatever.
It's a
Um,
Grateful Dead concert.
it
I
was a
get it.
Grateful Dead concert, exactly right. That was a given. And then he shortly passed away, and that was the last concert he ever performed. Was in Soldier Field. Um, and it was a magical evening. I gotta say, it was a magical evening. But go on. I just had to bring that up because you brought up,
Yeah.
yeah.
I miss concerts. We used to go to a lot of concerts.
Me too, man. Me too.
I
And you
saw
know what?
Prince in
I don't want to
concert,
take a vaccine, and if I don't want to take a vaccine to go to a concert, and
but
it's
we
unfortunate.
can't. Sadly, we can't talk about the vaccine
Nah, I
because,
know, I know, I
right?
know,
You know what I'm saying?
I know.
But it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
The society is forever shifted somehow. Uh,
But the energy when you go to a concert and the energy around and the ambiance and everything, it's amazing. It's an extraordinary experience, and I
yeah,
recommend it to everybody at least once in your lifetime to experience the energy of 20 plus thousand people all together cheering on the band and feeling the energy and cheering and enjoying
yeah,
yourself.
yeah.
It's it's
But
it's
man,
amazing.
I would love to see a concert in. Is
Yeah,
it Arizona where there's that rock pit and
yeah,
they have
it's
people?
amazing, man. It's
Yeah, I was like, that's got to be amazing. It's under the
It,
stars.
it's so amazing, man.
Yeah, yeah. One of my favorite things when I lived in New York was Shakespeare in the Park,
Mhm.
right? So that was great. They cut that down. But they used to also have the Philharmonic in the park, and you go there and listen to them, and like they would travel to Brooklyn, Prospect Park, and
Right,
Cunningham Park,
right.
and all these places. And like it's music that you would never normally go listen to, but here you are, you're out listening to this beautiful, like it's not chamber music, it's orchestral music,
Yep.
like under the stars, and it signals spring, all right.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
True.
So
True.
we're gonna keep it moving. All right, James, man, thanks for coming through.
Hey, thank you for letting me up. I'm gonna see you later, and I just want to say,
Absolutely.
True, I appreciate your passion for everything you do for this HAPS broadcast or app, and
Thanks,
keep
man.
keep doing what you're doing, man.
I'm gonna keep trying.
Hey, we
Thanks.
love you.
Enjoy
We
your
love you, bro.
vacation.
We love you.
Peace.
Take care.
All right. All right. So we are back in. Close. All right. So we are. I guess we are not gonna practice this guitar. It's 8 o'clock. It has been 2.5 hours. So I guess I'll do it on the couch. But we got some work done, and I will see you tomorrow. Um, the 7 o'clock show is gonna be a 7 o'clock show, I think still. But the night show will be, yeah, I'm gonna take that into the next room and strum on it for about a day. The night show will be tomorrow. I want to say at 6 because I always get the urge to play guitar at 4, and so I go on. But I'll either try and push that back, or I'll play and then hope I still have the energy to play later, and we're feeling ourselves out. We'll see where it's going. So wow, we didn't do the C spider, A spiders. Well, that's cool, but we had a guest, which was friggin' awesome. Um, if I do 20 minutes, I can clear 3 hours, which I would like to do. But I also think it's it's time. I'm a little tired. I'm actually now waking up. But we will see. Let's cut this off. I want to thank everybody who came through. I want to thank James Names who came through. Uh, I want to thank Information Man. Check out his show on YouTube. It's good stuff. I want to thank Nurse Blondie who came through again. And I want to thank all of you for showing up. I want to thank uh, my man Chicken Nugget for coming through early and engaging with me. And I want to thank all my all my co-conspirators in music, right? Um, please follow me on Twitch, Karma Armor on Twitch, and please follow me on YouTube, True S Armor on YouTube. Uh, like and subscribe, as they say, and I will see you in the next one.